Hi, Sandra Wilson here. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist who works with ADHD, anxiety, trauma, especially at this time of year. And you may have noticed that there's a lot of pressure, isn't there, to attend your Christmas party, your work Christmas party. And I seem to have quite unhappy memories of those parties way back when I was working in an office. They're not always fun. If you do feel anxious about being judged, being criticised, clamming up and not knowing what to say, that social anxiety can feel pretty awful. So when you end up having a couple of extra glasses of wine, and then all of a sudden you feel wonderful, but the next morning you just feel absolutely paralysed with this shame, this guilt, because you're terrified of what you may have said. So this time of year, the office parties really are in full swing. And if you hate them as much as I hated them with a vengeance, you might really struggle, because there's a lot of pressure. And you might feel that you have no choice but to go to your office Christmas party. And in order to be able to relax, you just have a couple more drinks. And then you notice, as I said, you care a bit less as your inhibitions fade. But then the next morning comes, and in a haze of terror, shame and guilt, you end up ruminating, catastrophizing. What did you say? Did you offend somebody? Did you spoil your chance of building a new relationship or a new opportunity or even a promotion? Did you make a tit of yourself in front of your new manager? So the hangover itself just isn't worth it, but neither is this catastrophic level of over-analysing everything you may have said or you did say. So what can you do? Well, yes, of course, you can just say no. That's okay. You don't have to attend. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But I do understand that there's a lot of pressure for many of you who are working in places where you're expected to attend. And I'm really just aiming this at those of you who feel trapped in between the terror of the fear of being judged, the social anxiety, and just this pressure of actually having to attend your party, your office Christmas party. So I can help you. I can help you with just one powerful but very calming hypnotherapy session. And if you would like to calm your social anxiety, reduce the terror of being judged and criticised, and avoid the trap of drinking too much in order to feel confident, I can help you build your confidence and learn a couple of easy, helpful strategies to communicate with your colleagues in a social setting, which is very, very different from a work setting. And whether you have ADHD, rejection sensitive dysphoria, or you're just very, very shy, but you're keen to make an impression and attend that party, reach out to me. One session is really all it takes to just help you to learn some new techniques and feel calmer and more confident. So you know what to do. And I really hope that some of you will take me up on this offer, because I'm pretty busy in the run up to Christmas and I only have a few spaces left to go. So if you're dreading the party, reach out. Bye for now.